We just got some interesting news in North Kohala where I live. The county has zoned about 83% of our peninsula in agriculture, and I think for the most part we're happy about that. We certainly are glad it's not zoned residential like in Puna, that's grown 5 times as fast as we have as a district simply because things were zoned residential. And what with 100 Ag 20 parcels now ready for sale. That means 20-acre lots that are permitted to have a house and perhaps one other dwelling or two, and engaging in agriculture as the primary activity. We're looking for a new economy in North Kohala. We have a destination tourist economy, and people come here, and our Main Street looks really nice, and it's very charming and all that, but you know what? This economy could disappear overnight. So we need something a little deeper. We can't quite get the traction in agriculture we'd like. For some reason, people really don't want to be farmers like the old days. Nobody wants to do that. But interestingly, the kind of people who will buy these 20-acre parcels, probably elderly couples looking to retire, have a nice big beautiful retirement home and a lovely lawn, don't really know much about what to do with 20 acres. Well, you could say, well, there goes the landscape. We're just going to have to look at big houses, every half a mile. Well, it's not like that. These people are smart enough to have found this place in Hawaii, most of them coming from somewhere else, and they're eclectic enough to appreciate the multi-ethnic group we have here. They're generally travelers, not tourists, and they're going to want to have their land looking good in a lot of ways. They're hip enough to know that it's time to use alternative energy and green farming practices. So, what's the news? Well, the news is that if you're a young man in Kohala or a young woman who wants to start a small business, and you are willing to tackle one of the things that could be had on these 20-acre parcels, you could likely grow yourself a lovely profession over time. That's also true with people who want to be caretakers or farm dwellers to help get one of these plots going. And then move a portable house they might put on there to somewhere else for the next job. But let's think about it. We've got a need for terraformers, earth movers, land shapers, pond diggers, well diggers, water catchment experts, obviously drainage specialists, garden specialists, so plant specialists, botanists, landscapers, alternative energy people of several kinds, either with temporary packages or more permanent packages, site preparation teams that come on the land and help people find the best place to put their home, the sacred teams that come in and help bless the land and find sanctuary points on the land. There are approximately 24 of these kind of teams, including gate makers and land, specialty artists, and to say nothing of the builders and the glass folks, etc. But the nice thing about these special skills is that they can be done locally. They don't take a lot of space to manage. They don't take a big inventory to set up. They don't have to be big companies in the end. And local people can own these companies. And they will have work nearby, which in this case puts them in a position to work outdoors in the beautiful land that they love and work with the kind of equipment they love. With their hands, with their eyes, they're very, very akamai in these ways. So this is a little bit of a good news piece having to do with maybe our next best industry, our next best economy in Kohala. So I hope you young folks are going to take advantage of this. Thank you. This is Jim Channon.